It was always going to happen. 3 subscriber sides do not fit into one grand final, and after today's semi-final number 2 matchup between the Guardians of the Crib and the All Flakes, there will only be 2 sides remaining. One of these 2 teams will be going home empty-handed. The other will be going on to face the Flakes in the grand final of the Global Rugby Challenge. Hello everyone and welcome along to Flakes Crib, your home of the Subscriber Series and the Global Rugby Challenge Series, where you guys take the field and take on the best clubs from around the globe. Today's match is massive. It's bigger than that. It's huge. It's ginormous. It's whatever superlative you can think of to put in its place. It is the 2 remaining subscriber sides going head to head to face up against the number 1 seed, the Flakes, in the final. It is the Guardians of the Crib who finished second, just 1 point above their opponents today, the All Flakes, and therefore they get home advantage for this matchup. Their starting 15 is as follows: Owen Fagan, Mike Hunt, and Luke de Normanville along the front row. It's a nice looking second row as well, with Andrew McFadden and Ivan Ferryland. The back row consists of Edward O'Brien, Gabri Heads, and Dylan Davies at number 8. Into the back line, Callum Fiddler will partner alongside Hamish McAllister, the only real player to have much of an injury in this whole series. They're the 2 halves in the centres. It is Callum Caldwell and Heston Gardner at outside centre as well. David Sloan will put up on the left wing. On the right will be Ruby Floyd, and at fullback will be Luca Neotes. That is your Guardians of the Crib lineup for the Do or Die semi-final. Well, it's been a long time since we've seen the Guardians in action, but it hasn't since we last seen the All Flakes, a team that had to go the long route to get to the stage. They had to play the preliminary final where they took apart the Highlanders 42-21 after finishing 3rd place, just 1 point behind their opponents today on the regular season ladder. Their starting 15 for today is as follows: Caleb Taylor, Nicholas Friedlander and Brett Hartley along the front row. Joshua Hetherington. A great battle will be between these 2, Liam Robinson and the 2 second rowers from the Guardians. The back row for the All Flakes is just massively good. It is Hamish Reeve, Tip Top, and Marshall Hanna. They are the strength of this All Flakes side, and they will be crucial to any success they have. Into the back line, the Sebastian Kyle will partner Braden Rudman, and a bit of a risk that the All Flakes have taken, playing Rudman and Crozan in the same team. It's Riley Crozan at 12, with Robbie Carston outside him at 13. Logan Banks takes the left wing, and George Lamb has a rare appearance on the right, with Benji Cook at fullback for the All Flakes. Alright, so the big one is about to get underway. The home team, the Guardians of the Crib, will be kicking things off, and it will be the All Flakes who will be receiving. Of course, this will be all AI controlled. I cannot pick a favourite over these sides, so we have to let the AI battle it out, and it's the Guardians who get an early turnover from the left side of Logan Banks, where they get it straight through the heart, and the Guardians' early chance for them is straight through the middle. Goes Callum Caldwell, and he will link up, and the first try of the match already goes to Heston Gardner, I think it was. It happened so quickly, no one really seen it at all. There was the first breakdown. It was McFadden who took it in, and then Caldwell goes straight through. A poor defensive display. He was over, but he got the offload brilliantly away to Heston Gardner, who dots down with an easy finish. What was happening there? Braden Rudman defensively was found wanting as he went past the attacking player and completely missed defensively. Well, I don't think the Guardians could have dreamt of a better start if they wanted to. An early try on the board, and now it's David Sloan to look to add the extras, which no mistake is made with that whatsoever. It's 7-0. The Guardians of the Crib are an early front over the All Flakes. Of course, so much at stake here. A place in the grand final. A chance to compete for the inaugural Global Rugby Championship. As kickoff is back underway from Braden Rudman. Seems to bounce. That could be a mistake. Oh, up goes Marshall Hanna. Nearly pulls it in. But the Guardians save the day, and they're in their 22. And they're in deep trouble. Back it goes. And dummying through a big hole goes Ferryland. How he found the room through there, the big man, we'll never know. Set it up for Dylan Davies. Big pass wide. Finds room if the Normanville gets away again. Here's McAllister. He is a glitchick at the moment, but he is taken high. A poor tackle from Riley Crozan, and he is quickly attempted to be calmed down there by his teammates, but centre field slightly to the left, and Luca Neotes will be the one with the ball in hand. He's going for touch, and he thumps this high and just over the sideline. Well, Neotes is key from fullback for the Guardians as well. The 5-man option is the call for the home team. It's Mike Hunt who will be throwing the ball into the side. Out goes to the back, just pulled in. So close, Ferryland to losing that. Trying to maul it upfield, but Normanville will be the one to pull it out. He switches play nicely. Round the corner, Corbell does very well. Gets it again to McAllister. And he is just tickled into touch. Wow, this is an electric start from these two sides. Now it is Friedlander. A rare time for the ball for the All Flakes. They go to the front and Etherington pulls it down. Wide they go from Kyle, and it's kicked quickly away from Rudman, who goes very high and very deep as well. Back there, Neotes returns the ball, and a Simpsy falls nicely for Lamb. Now they look to attack through Friedlander, who is put down quickly, and a chance for the Guardians to get a turnover, and they will. Very easily, a lot of numbers to the breakdown, and away they go through Fiddler. Finds room out here for Sloan. Sloan's 1-on-1 to fullback, but a good tackle from Benji Cook. Puts him down. Now the All Flakes, now they've got numbers, and they will get a turnover. Hanna goes away to Rudman, who looks across field with his kick, looking to elude the chase of Neotes and Floyd. But Ruby Floyd pulls it in, goes round the corner again. Nicely done finding Gardner, but out wide. It's a chance to cover heads. Can he elude the defence? No. He's pulled down again from that time it was outside centre Robbie Carston. Now Hanna is switching play, turning around, going backwards. I don't know if he's really knows what he's doing here. Marshall Hanna has gone all the way dead in goal. What's a bizarre turn of events here, and it's a 5-metre scrum for the Guardians. Well, if there's ever a side put pressure on themselves right now, it is the All Flakes. Losing a good 30 or 40 metres there, back into their own goal. Now the Guardians get the shove on. What do they got here? Fiddler. Big pass wide to Stone, try. That is the second, and the Guardians are doing this with ease at the moment. David Stone on the left, a cut-out pass, missing all defence and all attack. Straight out to Stone. Fiddler, a great delivery. And the try is scored for the Guardians, who now have their second. Bang, over the top, past the attempted chase of Carston. An easy finish for Sloan, who tallies up a few points now already. There it was, straight over the top. Defensively, you've got to question what George Lamb was doing there. Far too close, far too tight. And paid the price as Sloan goes over for the second try of the match. 17 minutes in, trying to convert his own try. David Sloan does so. Tidy kick from Sloan. He puts his side up 14-0 over the All Flakes. The Guardians looking good at the moment. Still only a quarter of the match nearly gone, so plenty of time for the All Flakes. It's kicked off again from Rudman, easily down to from McFadden.
Release.
All Flakes look to throw numbers to the breakdown, but they're struggling to compete here. And the Guardians do it easily in the end. Davies, good tackle on Dylan Davies. Gets up as well there. I think that was Kyle who did it. Guardians have advantage. It's quickly over though as they bust away again. Ferryland has been so good today already. Waiting for his second row partner McFadden. Oh, good tackle. Robbie Carston puts the defensive pressure on the Guardians, and they may turn the ball over. They do roll straight over the top. Kyle, big pass wide. Here's a chance. It's Lamb. Lamb dummies, but he gets taken. Opposite number, putting him straight to ground. Ruby Floyd with the defensive move. Wide, still numbers out here. Easy pickings, easy work. It's there for Logan Banks. He tries to get past Fiddler, but can't do so. Black jerseys arrive in numbers. Now Kyle goes away to top, round the corner to Marshall. Loses the ball. Intercepted by the Guardians. And their defensive possession back as Fiddler sips it away, and running now is Heads. Gubbery heads straight into contact and straight to ground, and straight over the ball go the All Flakes, and they turn it back over. Crosan, great switch of play. Here's Logan Banks, real chance. He links up nicely, and Brett Hartley takes it to ground. We're seeing some great tries from Hartley over this series as well. Can he get another for his side? They need it. Here is Hamish Reeve, but he's lost the ball again. Wide, left side chance for Sloan. Oh, big tackle from George Lamb, but it's back there for Benji Cook, who does well to Kyle. He is so isolated here, Sebastian Kyle, and no surprise, he is pinged up for not releasing the ball. Wow, quite a little passage of play there, both sides attacking, but surely a chance for three more? No! The Guardians turn it down, and they're going for the corner. Neo pops it in there nicely, about 8 to 10 metres out from the All Flakes try line. Interesting tactics here. Will they come to rue those missed opportunities there on 3 points? Here's Mike Hunt. He'll throw in, and he goes to the back again, and Ferryland says thank you very much. The Guardians, de Normanville. He twirls and looks to attack the line now, but he's taken in a very good tackle. Just to the left side of the uprights, they're about 20 metres out. Ball Fiddler gets hammered and passes away to Heads in the tackle. Guppy Heads puts it to the ground again. They reset. Dylan Davies, good hit on him. Ball squirts free, however. And again, it's Ferryland who picks it up for the Guardians. Gone backwards a few minutes now. They continue to attack. Good pass wide from McAllister. Finding room, fighting numbers as well. It's out of a Ruby Floyd. And he goes to ground right on the 22. Not many black jerseys out there to help out either. It's Caldwell. Does very well once again. The architect of the first try, almost doing another, but he will lose the pill in the action. Back it goes to Rodman, who does the clever thing and just clears the territory away from his own goal line. Fiddler's there in support. Big pass by the scrum half. Sets it back. Davies, great ball inside. Oh, here we go. There's a chance now for Fagan, who's put a great pass in. And room out wide. Here's another chance. It's going to be David Stone. He's in for a double. And the Guardians are doing this one easy. Two very, very even sides on paper, but the Guardians of the crib are putting the All Flakes to the sword. David Stone is having an absolute monster. Look at Owen Fagan there. He did a fantastic piece of work, but not even the speed of George Lamb could reel in David Sloan on that chance. Well, it was a great break. There is where the trouble started with Fagan. Great offloads, great passing. And Lamb just couldn't hold his line enough. And then behind him went Sloan, and that was curtains from there on. And he's getting good on points haul at the moment now, Sloan. 2 tries and 2 conversions so far. Chance for his third as we tick towards half time. He makes no mistake about that. A great match so far for the left winger. He is cooking nicely with 16 points to his name so far. Just 3 minutes to the break. The All Flakes must be questioning where it's all gone wrong. Rudman pops a nice little short one up, but the All Flakes really were in no position to even compete for that. That's why it comes Fagan again. On the 10-metre line, Guardians side of the field is a good run away from McFadden. Finding room outside once again. It's David Sloan. He's too quick for the ball. He shows the dummy. Goes again, but Benji Cook shuts him down on the 22. He is becoming a real factor in this game. Out it goes for McAllister. Pops a nice ball away for Davies, who nearly goes through. Hetherington puts in a good tackle. What are they going to do? Play on or just kick it out? Offloading away. Ferryland takes a centre field, and the All Flakes fancy their chances, but it will come back to the Northern Hemisphere side. The Guardians, Fiddler wide. Here's a chance. It's going to be one for Floyd. No! Pops it inside. Great defence. That is try-saving defence from the All Flakes. It should have and could have been a try, but they have been denied. Now they're trying to run out of their own line. It's troublesome stuff. It's hit the upright, and they dive on it. Rudman just saves that ball. This is a dangerous game that they are playing. They lose it now and knock on. Oh, the All Flakes should be kicking this ball away. They're in a world of trouble as Rugby Floyd has another go. Advantage is over, however, though, so the All Flakes could steal this back, and they do. Goes back and another knock on. This time it's Benji Cook trying to kick it away. Of course, if the All Flakes win this ball, it will be the end of the half, but no, the Guardians again deny them. McAllister, he tries to force a way through. Fiddler has been very good at his passing. Dylan Davies out wide, and chance for Floyd into the corner. He is denied. That was a massive opportunity. Two big chances for Rugby Floyd. We will go to the halftime break. Neither of them counting for Jam. What a half it's been so far. 21-0 to score. The Guardians all over it. Possession and territory all going their way. Even line breaks massively. 10-2. You can't argue with the score, and you can't argue with the stats that are put on display as well. The Guardians at the moment outplaying the All Flakes quite comprehensively, it must be said. So back to the second half we go. It is 21-0. The All Flakes, they are really put under some pressure there. Rudman's back on, and he's kicking things off again. Goes short, but doesn't get the chase he really wants. All Flakes have to be the first team to score. After the halftime break, it's really the only option they've got if they want to remain in this match. Here's Hunty, looks wide, and here's the danger man, David Sloan. Gets a nice little kick away. Trouble territory, but well done, Benji Cook. Just about flirting with the touchline, but he's done extremely well. As now the Guardians look to attack wide. Here's a big chance again. It's Rugby Floyd. Can he get away? Tip top chasers. They won't stop him. Rugby Floyd. Third time's a charm, and the Guardians book one hand in the grand final. It's a long way back from here for the All Flakes, but just where was their cover defence? It was nowhere, and only the open side flanker could save them, but he could not quite catch up to Rugby Floyd on the wing. Well, the questions now for the All Flakes are becoming bigger and bigger as they desperately try and search for something to give them the ball at least. Not to mention a line break or two or a try. They are struggling. And the Guardians are really putting this one beyond doubt. Semi-final number one was an absolute thriller. 4 points between the Flakers and Toulon. But look at this masterclass from David Sloan. Puts it on an absolute coin there. Nails his conversion. And it's 28-0. Can you believe it? Phil would have a pretty close game here. Still 35 minutes to go, but gotta wonder, will the All Flakes get enough ball to even compete with that scoreline? Up it goes again. Mike Hunt beautifully passes away. The offload game very strong at the moment for the Guardians to the crib as Fagan takes it to the ground. Here's Fiddler, being possibly the best man on the park as they come wide again. The offload's good. Big opportunity for McAllister. He still looks for Rugby Floyd, but he can't link up. And McAllister goes into touch again. He's been really keen on those wide passages. Has Hamish McAllister making a fine return now after all that layoff of injury. Here's Friedlander. Hits his man at the front and does well with Hetherington going away for Crozan. Nice ball, and Rodman knocks it on. So much of a nothing play there from the All Flakes. Just looked like they had no idea on attack at all. It's recycled. Advantage over for the Guardians. And again, it's David Stone for the corner inside ball. Hester Gardner. He's got a double as well. And you can shut the gate. You can put the bell back on. This one is all over. The Guardians of the crib are going to the grand final. Such a gulf between these two sides tonight. What a pass from Edward O'Brien. And then David Sloan, easily the man of the match, but you can pick a number of Guardians players who have really stepped up. I mean, Callum Fiddler, exceptional as well, the scrum half. Also, Sloan has been great. Gardner's been there on the finishing touches of it all. Ruby Floyd has had a lot to do, a lot of work. Could have easily scored himself a double or three as well. You can go on and name most of the side as being exceptional in this match. We've still got 30 minutes to go, and it is 35-0. What happened to our tight and close semi-final? This is two very good sides. This is not a weak All Flakes side by any stretch of the imagination. They're just being outclassed by the home team. As we kick off again through Rudman, and great tackle there from Marshall Hanna. Pressure on for the All Flakes, and they finally could get some territory and position. No, they do not. Denied from Fiddler. Intercept chance. Crozan pulls it in. Now the All Flakes could do something. Freilander goes away. Brett Hartley doesn't do anything to do us sign any favours there. Held up in a tackle. The defence reorganises itself as the All Flakes throw on some men late. Running now is in switching play. Robinson does well. Numbers out wide. Got to be a try for Lamb. No, he is picked up and deposited over the sideline. What a tackle. Well, don't tell me that was David Sloan again. It was his wing. And it was an amazing piece of defence on George Lamb, who should have scored that. Neotes finds the grass with his 22 dropout, and Carsten goes away now with it to Hanna. Intercepted, and all that pressure, all that hard work from the All Flakes is quickly squashed by the Guardians. They do have it back now though, and they go wide to Logan Banks, who tries to force his way through the Dunumaville tackle, but he is pulled down. Good play out to Tip Top, who finds a bit of space with his power. Now it's there for Hartley, who goes back to Banks. He looks to link up in field, and it's Radman who takes it into contact. Still there now for Kyle. Goes short to Hanna. Oh, he's picked up and pushed back again. Looked like Luke Dunumaville in the action for the tackle once more. Now, short side, there's a big opportunity. Caden Taylor opened up there, but didn't find a way. It's Brett Hartley. Oh, good tackle on Hartley as well. Numbers here for the Guardians. That was a no-brainer. Now the defence and shatters for the All Flakes. As wide come the Guardians. Heston Gardner once again. This game has been ruled here by the Guardians as a knock-on, a rare mistake there from McAllister. Here's Top as he tries to force his way through. The offload just not working at all for the All Flakes. You notice there they had a 2-on-1 at least overlap, and Top just couldn't get the pass away. We will go back for the knock-on there against McAllister, but that just opportunities like that will result in a big break that just have not been given away by the All Flakes at all. The Guardians have been good, yes, but the All Flakes have been decisively average tonight. They have a scrum feed though, and Sebastian Kyle will wait for the back. Marshall Hanna. He decides on left side. Rudman. There's an offload for you. Logan Banks finding room, but again he's held up nicely, and Ruby Floyd holds him right up into a maul when the competition arrives. Here is a ball ride for Crozan. There's no way he's getting down those paths, and it resets back now. Reeve finding room. Hanna does well. Got a top to top. Oh, should have backed himself there. In the end, it's the ground by Liam Robinson. Time is ticking now though. It's just 15 to go. Freilander comes wide himself. Lamb, he's got too much work to do by himself, and you guessed it, David Sloan thumps him to the ground. Short pass to Hartley. He goes back, and it's Caleb Taylor. Caleb Taylor! What a little run! Takes out three defenders. Again, it's wide, looking for Lamb. Lamb's round the outside of his man, Sloan. Looks to shrug off the fullback, but Luca Neotes is equal to the task, and they just can't find those wide moves. They're almost breaking away, and it's just come completely against them. They are on a chance, however, to put some defensive pressure on now, the All Flakes, if they can, against the Guardians, and make a mistake. As it's popped back inside. Nice play, but in the end, it is into touch from Fagan. The change of direction, switch of play pass, just not quite working on this instance. Now this is what we talked about. The mistake from the Guardians. The All Flakes have a line out. And they've thrown it away. Great turnover there coming from McFadden. Here's been a mountain into the second row. Here's David Sloan. Big tackle on him once again. This game as a contest is over. Just 9 minutes remain. The All Flakes still to score a point, which just baffles me completely. They do have a chance now, though. They lose the ball, the Guardians, and quickly Hannah fires away. Crozan does well. Logan Banks swaps away one. Oh, he's messed up. He's gone back to Reeve. What on earth was he thinking? He had numbers wide. Now they go out to Hetherington, who does not much of his chance there. Just static play. A big pass wide to Banks. Dummies! He'll go himself all the way for the try. Logan Banks gets something to celebrate for the All Flakes, but they know full well this season is over. He's threatened a number of times as Logan Banks. George Lamb on the right as well, but this pass from Marshall Hannah, the dummy around Floyd, and just that, well, that second guess from Luca Neotes there. You saw him as that second dummy come in. We'll see it here. He really cooked Ruby Floyd completely in the end. Neotes looked to cut back as the dummy went in. Gave Banks just enough time to put the finishing touches on that play. Well, it's been an overall disappointing night for the All Flakes. Here's Rudman with his conversion. Flawless goal kicking from the touchline. And he racks up 7 points for the All Flakes. They are still behind by 28. Time definitely well and truly against them. Just 5 minutes remain. The Guardians, they know they're going to the final. They will be facing the Flakers to decide it all. Up goes the kickoff from Neotes. And it's well taken too from Hetherington. He has been a star throughout the season, but the season will be ending tonight. Caleb Taylor, another name that is featured heavily for this All Flakes side. Robinson goes away for Rudman. Big pass from Rudman. Finds room out here. George Lamb, he's one with Sloan. Can he finally get one up? He doesn't. And Sloan turns it over just to rub salt into that wound. He has done him once more. Oh, but the All Flakes say thank you very much. Taking it back. Crozan goes to front and pops it up. And Kyle will take contact. He's got plenty of big man there with him. He sets it up for Taylor. Does well. Slipping it wide. It's big chance Hetherington has advantage. All Flakes, however, offside against the Guardians. Here is Hammer. Missed out to Carsten. Now another chance for Banks. Banks dummies and shows. Gets the inside ball. Big high tackle. Well, this could result in a yellow card here with Dylan Davies. Mike Hunt's coming running up saying, come on, ref. The game is over. No, it's not. Yellow card. Davies is off. Albeit for 2 seconds or 2 minutes, it won't matter because the All Flakes will attack through the tap. Rudman offloads nicely. Hetherington does well to get it to Reeve. They're right on the 22. Could they look for another? Albeit a little too late. Hannah goes inside and he finds a nice runner who just sits them up on the 22 again. Kyle, away for Crozan, gets it nicely to Carsten. He's running out of room and Buddy gets it nicely to Lamb. Lamb's still on Rudman. Does he use them? No! He's picked up and driven towards the sideline. Robinson's first man there. He gets a good friend into Hartley. And somehow the All Flakes have hung on to this. Friedlander, massive ball, tip top, big pass wide as well. It's Carsten and Banks, 2 on 1. Oh, how do you butcher that? I don't know how they have done it, but they have not scored there, the All Flakes. Reeve, he'll go route 1 straight through the middle. Oh, and that is a bad call because they are losing the ball, and the Guardians turn it over. Hunt gets it away, it's knocked on, and it'll go into touch. That was signal full time. What a letdown this game has been in so many ways for the All Flakes. But come crunch time, there is one team that has well and truly hit their straps, and that is the Guardians of the Crib. They have performed at absolute peak here and put in an immaculate display that has faded as the match goes on, but still, the flurry of the start was too much for the All Flakes. They just could not regather their thoughts, and they were blown off the park before they knew what was happening. 5 tries to 1, that says it all. Sloan 2, Garner 2, Floyd 1, Sloan 5 out of 5. Logan Banks for the All Flakes, Rudman getting the conversion, but David Sloan just outstanding. 20-point haul for him as well. He has been easily the best player on the park for the Guardians. The All Flakes pulled it back a bit more possession, a bit more territory, but at the end of the day, they were nowhere near the class that the Guardians were at all. Line break 16-8 again, a comeback late, but not enough. So we've got the grand final. Let's take a look at that now. Alright, so there is only 2 teams remaining. It is the Flakers and the Guardians of the Crib. Wow, I can't believe that the All Flakes were so poor in that matchup. So let's have a look at the competition list at the moment. So we saw 35-7. I can't believe that scoreline. The All Flakes were fantastic. We'll even go back. Let's just have a bit of a look back here just for old time's sake throughout the season. The All Flakes, where did they play the Guardians? The Guardians defeated the All Flakes 31-21. It was the All Flakes that defeated the Flakers. So by that logic, here is your grand final rematch. 19-5, the Guardians lost to the Flakers. So all you Guardians players out there and the Cornflaker players, how do you feel about that, looking back and seeing that you lost the matchup between these two sides, or if you're a Flakers player, that you won against the team you'll be facing in the final? As for the All Flakes players, commiserations for all those guys. But again, the early fixture come true, although a lot differently. 31-21 the final score there. This one was a lot different. The big win for the Guardians over the All Flakes. What a season this has been. I mean, how do you predict this stuff? The teams are so absolute even. But there is our grand final. It's the Flakers at home, Hong Kong Stadium. And they'll be up against the Guardians of the Crib. How do you match up these two teams? It's close, it's tied 19-5. Last time they met to the Flakers. They're at home, and they surely will be the favourites heading into this grand final match. It's the Global Rugby Challenge. It's all to play for. It's all winner take all. And it is the grand final of the series of the competition for season 1. If you're in these two sides, let me know what your thoughts are. And of course, who you'd like to see star in a key role in this grand final. If there's a player you think should be in one of these two sides, let me know in the comments. We'll be playing the 2 best teams that these two can manage, which will be pretty similar for the Guardians, and there was for the All Flakes as well. It was pretty much their best side on paper. So this just goes to show that the players and the ratings matter a little bit, but in the end, it is just the way they play on the night. Form counts for everything. David Sloan having his best day of the season when it really mattered in the semi-final number 2. So there we go. 1 match to go. We'll bring you that one looking for the weekend. A big weekend finish for the Global Rugby Challenge finale. I hope you've all enjoyed the series, and I feel sorry for you All Flakes players out there, but there can only be one winner in the end, and that will be either the Cornflakers or the Guardians of the Crib. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.